Tell me some of the tours you've been on.
Some of the tours I've been on, I've been out with Aerosmith, Bad Company, AC/DC, Paul McCartney and Wings, Eric Clapton, Elton John. The list goes on and on.
Wow. So tell me, how did you fall into the music industry?
When I was a kid, I was around 16 years old. I was walking down the street one day in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I saw a couple of guys standing behind a building smoking a joint. So I walked up to them, and I walked up to the bigger one of the guys, said, "Can I have some of that?" He goes, "Yeah." So I'm, sharing in the sundry with these gentlemen, and I said, "What are you doing?" They said, "Well, I'm," and then my friend here, we're with Robin Trower. We're with Showco, which is, at the time, was the biggest sound and light company in the country, or sound company. And I looked at them, I said, "I'll work for free." And that's where it started. And it was a fellow by the name of Bear, who actually did look like a bear. He's very large. And that was the first date. And the second time that came around, there was a big, huge outdoor concert. I think it was called the Poditch Music Festival in Bowling Green, Ohio. And there was 12 acts on the bill. It was in a stadium at the university there. I think it was Ohio Wesleyan or something like that. And so I went up there, and I had two blondes with me, both very, very attractive young women. And I basically traded these young women for an onstage pass. And that was how I got on stage. And that day I learned stage security 101. And while I was there was a guy that walked up the plank, and I wouldn't let him on stage because he didn't have the badge. If you didn't have the badge, you don't get on stage. And he says, "Who the hell are you and what are you doing here?" And I said, "Well, here's the story. I traded these two blondes for this thing, and I'm here." And he goes, "You're hired. You're the only one around here who knows what the hell he's doing. And by the way, where are the blondes?" I said, "Well, they're over there in that Winnebago with your business partner, Larry, I think." And so that was then he hired me. And from that point on, I worked for this gentleman. His name was Ross Todd, who I know till today. And he was on the original management component for Aerosmith, AC/DC, and Scorpions for a company, Lieber Krebs, which was out of New York, which is one of the biggest management firms. And so it was just luck, dumb, stupid luck. And I had a little bit of chutzpah, and I had two beautiful girls.